What if everything you thought you knew about your job was a lie? Some warnings echo louder than explosions, and that second anonymous message didn't scare me, it calibrated me. When fear whispers, you either shrink or you sharpen, and I chose the second. The next morning, I entered the office earlier than usual. The building felt unnaturally quiet, even the fluorescent lights seemed dimmer, as if they knew something I didn't. As I walked past the empty desks of the team I was supposed to train, the same team that would soon change my entire understanding of loyalty, I kept thinking about the message. We warned you once. Next time you won't like the reminder. Who warns you without naming the crime? Who threatens without showing their face? At 10:15 a.m., during a routine check, I noticed multiple login attempts from inactive accounts, old IDs tied to people who had supposedly left the company months ago. I didn't react. Not yet. Instead, I went to the training room where my new team sat, 5 fresh faces, too quiet, too coordinated, their eyes not curious but calculating. During a break, I overheard to whispering, Jamal trusts him too fast. If he gets access to the second dashboard, the whole operation collapses. Operation? Which operation? I acted as if I heard nothing, though my mind was burning. At noon, I messaged Jamal for a quick meeting. He responded immediately. When I entered his cabin, I saw he wasn't alone. Across from him sat a man I recognized instantly, one of those consultants who move like ghosts between offices, connecting scammers, leaking data, arranging fake clients, laundering money. The same kind who once controlled SLLC from the shadows. He looked at me and called me the troublemaker. When I asked if I knew him, he replied, "Oh, you do. You just don't know that you know me." Jamal tried to soften things by saying the man was there to discuss a partnership, but the consultant leaned forward and tapped the table, saying, "Some doors you enter without knowing who built the building." The message was clear: he was the caller, the one sending threats, but also something bigger, tied to the same syndicate I had escaped from SLLC, the same one embedded inside PLLC. When I told him I don't dig, I expose, his smile vanished. I walked out calmly, but inside me a storm had formed. The consultant, the messages, the inactive IDs, the whispering team, the secret operation, it was all connected. Someone had planted people in this office long before I arrived. Someone had built a network here. Someone was terrified that if I touched the wrong system, their whole scam would collapse. That night, while reviewing logs again, the truth hit me. The team I was training wasn't Jamal's team, it was the Syndicate's. And they weren't observing me. They were waiting for one thing: when Jerry would discover the second dashboard. Episode 15 will reveal what happened the night I finally accessed that dashboard. And what I found inside was darker than anything the Syndicate had ever done. Like, subscribe, share, because the truth is no longer a story. It's a war.